Hi, everybody. I'm Brittany Lewis, a breaking news reporter here at Forbes. Joining me now is Matt Taglia, Senior Director of Emerson College Polling. Matt, thanks so much for coming back on.
Thanks for having me.
Emerson College Polling, Pix 11, and The Hill have a new poll out all about New York City's mayoral race. To start off the conversation, what are some of your takeaways?
Yeah, I think the major takeaway here is that Cuomo is still in a solid lead against a fairly crowded field. We do see a couple of candidates, or at least one candidate, moving up a little bit in the ranks, but whether or not that will actually make a difference in this ranked choice voting system, that remains to be seen.
I think what's interesting when you hear about former Governor Andrew Cuomo, this is really a political comeback we haven't seen since now President Donald Trump, because as we remember, he faced parallel lines of scandal. He was involved, or his administration caught flack about how he handled COVID, especially in nursing homes. He also resigned after facing a flurry of sexual harassment allegations. So what demos exactly are supporting former Governor Cuomo?
Yeah, great question, Brittany. So we see in this poll that Cuomo has 38% support among these primary voters. Now, I do want to caution, this is not a simulation of New York City's ranked choice voting. We will get there closer to the election. And then we see Mamdani at 10% in second place with 17% undecided. When you look at the support for Cuomo, we see that it really scales with age, with older voters supporting Cuomo in higher numbers than younger voters. However, he has plurality support among all of these demographics. You also look at more diverse voters like Blacks and Hispanics, and we see fairly strong pluralities for Cuomo there. So, he really is running the gamut as far as the demographics he would want to win in this vote.
I'm sure as a politician, what you want to see in polls is yourself gaining momentum. And we see that with Governor Cuomo from February now to March. He's gained momentum in this poll. Anyone else gaining momentum? And arguably just as important, who's losing support?
Yeah, so we see Mamdani with 10%. And I believe he was in single digits in our poll from earlier this year. And we see that that's mostly due to under 40 voters. Now, that's not to say that he is winning these voters outright or that they are a monolith in any way. Again, Cuomo draws some pretty sizable numbers from these voters. But we have seen, over the past few weeks even, that his campaign has been attracting more attention, more funding. It's especially been driven by some of these younger voters. I think he needs to consolidate that vote more so than right now in order to have a shot at this and to hopefully rein in some of that second place support once it comes down to the ranked choice system. You look at the rest of the field, and most of the other candidates are either where they were in February or they have lost a little bit of steam compared to Cuomo and Mamdani. And then we also see undecided here is at about 17%. That's down significantly as well. And we're starting to see folks start to make up their minds. And a lot of them are breaking for Cuomo here.